Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, Kentucky State Police are looking for suspects after a deadly shooting over the weekend in Anderson County. The latest on that investigation, it's coming up this morning in a live report.
A Pulaski County woman arrested in connection to her boyfriend's death is set to be in court today.
And police in Nicholasville are investigating after a fight led to shots being fired overnight. The details right here on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome in. Hope you had a nice weekend. And you're ready to go here on Monday. It is Columbus Day. Some people have the day off today. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Lucky you if you do have the day off, because it may be a nice day to enjoy it.
Yeah, ahead of some showers, it sounds like tonight, and then more good weather. Meteorologist Micah Harris back with us. He had a couple of days off. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, those days off are actually pretty nice days, too. Not just because I was off, just because the weather was pretty nice. Live Sky Camera. It looks good this morning. However, don't let those clear skies fool you. It is pretty chilly outside. Now we're at 50 degrees in Danville. We were at 53 when I walked in. And we still have a few more hours of cooling left over. Look at the cool spot down south. 44 right now in Wayne County. Monticello, you guys, pretty chilly this morning. By the afternoon, we're at 75. Most of your day is going to be dry. However, look at that night rain coming, sliding on in as that first front. We have about 2 or 3 fronts this week, and that's what we're going to be looking for. That fall cold front slides on in. Few of those will get into that. I'll show you rain chances, and I'll show you possibility of your first day at frost. I'll have that coming up in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then, Micah. In the news this morning, Kentucky State Police are continuing to investigate a shooting over the weekend in Anderson County. It killed a Lexington teenager.
And troopers say early Sunday morning someone shot 18-year-old DeMichael Trey Bolton at the Eagle Lake Convention Center in Lawrenceburg. WKYT's Hillary Thornton's at our live desk with the latest on the investigation into this.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Police say the Lexington teen was shot and killed in an exchange of gunfire, and now the search is on for whoever fired those deadly shots. DeMichael Bolton was found in the parking lot of the convention center where a large party was going on. Investigators say troopers were nearby on a traffic stop when they heard multiple gunshots and then rushed over to the Eagle Lake Convention Center. There they found Bolton outside while hundreds of people filled Eagle Lake for an after party. We are told that party followed a concert by rapper Yo Gotti put on in Frankfort for Kentucky State University's homecoming. Several people we spoke to say this is not the first time a party like this was held in their community, and unfortunately was not the first time it resulted in violence. Bolton died there at the scene. Investigators say multiple shell casings were found at various locations throughout the parking lot. Now at this point, no arrests have been made, and troopers ask anyone with information about the shooting to contact State Police Post 12 in Frankfort. At the live desk, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you very much. A woman who was arrested after a Pulaski County man's body was found in a freezer is set to be in court today. Last month, sheriff's deputies found 68-year-old Gary Jinks stuffed in a freezer in his home in the Pleasureville community. Police say Jinks lived in the home with his girlfriend, Teresa Owens. Owens is charged with evidence tampering and abuse of a corpse. Investigators are not sure how Jinks died. Later this week, a man accused of murdering an elderly Ohio woman is planning to plead guilty to all but one of the charges against him. Back in 2012, police say 56-year-old Daniel French robbed and killed 86-year-old Barbara Howe. French was an employee at the retirement home where Howe was living. Prosecutors say they expect French to plead guilty to aggravated burglary, aggravated robbery, abuse of a corpse, and evidence tampering, but not to murder. They say French said he did not mean to kill Howe. He is scheduled to be back in court on Wednesday.
An Ohio man is dead after rescue crews say he fell from the Red River Gorge this weekend. Powell and Wolfe County Rescue Squad say that 30-year-old Michael Hacker from Goshen, Ohio, died Saturday night after falling more than 200 feet off a cliff. We're told a nurse was nearby and found his body at the base of the Chimney Top Rock. This comes just days after crews rescued 2 boys who went missing in the gorge. They were able to reunite them with their families. Rescuers have a warning for other hikers who come out to the gorge.
Think twice before you do something. Look at all the possibilities. See what the dangers are.
More than 15 volunteers from Wolfe, Powell, and Menifee counties were there to recover Hacker's body. State police in Casey County are still looking for a woman they say has been missing since September. 24-year-old Whitney Copley told her family she was going out. They say she never came home. State police now searching the Dunville area for Casey County for her. They're looking for any cars off the road or in secluded areas. Troopers tell us Copley's 5'7", 110 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes.
New this morning, police in Lexington and in Jessamine County are on the lookout right now for a man who they say fired shots after an argument. Nicholasville police were called to a home on Corchell Drive just before midnight. They say a man was visiting a woman when he got into an argument with her adult son. That's when the man reportedly went to his car, grabbed a gun, and shot at the ground. Investigators say that suspect is from here in Lexington. He is facing wanton endangerment charges. For the second time in a little more than 2 months, a police officer was gunned down in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis police say 31-year-old Officer Terrence Oldridge was killed. It comes 72 days after 33-year-old Officer Sean Bolton was shot and killed during a traffic stop. That shooting on Sunday is still under investigation. Memphis police say they have taken a suspect into custody.
This morning, authorities in southern Kentucky need help finding 3 people accused of burglarizing a Walmart. Manchester police say 2 people went into the Walmart Saturday night, broke into a cash register, and stole money inside. Manchester police think that they went out to a driver in the parking lot who was waiting on them and sped off. National and local investigators in East Tennessee are wrapping up an investigation into a deadly plane crash. The Federal Aviation Administration says a plane crashed Friday night on Buffalo Mountain near the North Carolina state line. It was flying from Knoxville to Bloomington, Indiana. Rescue crews pulled 2 bodies from the wreckage. Investigators expect to have a full report on this sometime this week.
It's a long process. We're here to collect perishable evidence, look at the aircraft, look at everything around it, to try and help determine what caused the crash.
Well, sheriff's deputies identified the victims as William Gibbons and his daughter Abby. Gibbons was the vice president of Cook Medical in Bloomington.
5:07 now here on WKYT this morning. A Wisconsin man won Louisville's Ironman race yesterday. Thousands of people competed in the race. Athletes had to swim 2.5 miles, bike 112 miles, and then run a full marathon. This year's winner is James Burke from the Milwaukee area. It took Burke almost 9 hours to cross the finish line, but again, he was the fastest. And organizers for this year's Breeders' Cup have announced that actress and model Kate Upton will be attending this year's event as a Breeders' Cup ambassador. This is the first year the Breeders' Cup has been in Lexington. The Cup will be held at Keeneland October 30th and 31st. You would anticipate we'll hear more and more celebrities coming to town during that, so there's one of the first ones, and it's a big one. WKYT this morning on your Monday, just getting started.
A little girl has been given the royal treatment for a high school football team. The story of one of the country's youngest homecoming queens ever after this.
Hey, we have those chilly temperatures outside this morning. By the afternoon, it looks fantastic, but boy, do we have several fronts in the forecast. I'll show you that coming up in just a few minutes.